Moral reasoning is the process of determining whether an action is right or wrong and what people ought to do in particular situation.
So, moral reasoning is a form of practical reasoning. It's directed at telling us what to do. So, whenever I ask, what should I do? I'm engaging in practical reasoning. That moral bit comes in when I say, what should I do? Morally speaking, or what should we do? So, really, it causes us or require us to engage explicitly with ethics in the values of principle or theories that inform why we ought to act in particular ways. And so you can do that in a lot of different ways. But perhaps most commonly you can think of a logical reasoning where we reason from premises to draw a particular conclusion, and that conclusion would follow from those particular premises. When it comes to moral reasoning, we just want to make sure that one of those premises is moral, that it has something to do with the way we think about ethics, what we think is right or wrong. So, for an example, if you imagine public health wants to regulate mountain climbing because of the sort of injuries or ill health that befalls people that are mountain climbing, we would, to ethical reason, through that we would want to take our premises and see if they actually follow to a conclusion. So one of our ethical premises, for the sake of argument, could follow something like John Stuart Mill's harm principle, where we say the only way we can rightfully exercise power over other people against their will is when that action would prevent harm to others. So, if that's one of the ethical premises that we happen to believe in, then you might attach that to a descriptive premises about mountain climbing, which is, people fall and get injured, but it doesn't necessarily harm others. And so then you couldn't draw the conclusion that it's ethical to intervene and regulate that mountain climbing given that one ethical premise that we hold. And so ethical reasoning requires us to engage with those ethical values and those principles and have an ability to talk to one another about the principles to see if we agree or disagree about them.